it feels so good just to sit for a minute. I am finding myself only able to work like 4 hours, and then my body says no more. I've been doing a ton of work out here. I haven't been filming every bit of it. I just filmed a little bit just so you get an idea of kind of the stuff that I'm doing. But I've been working for about 4 hours, pretty sore. Hello, and welcome to Spirit Forest. We are building a cabin, you guys. We're building a cabin all by ourselves. I bet you have wondered and wanted to hear this video, and you've been waiting and you're wondering why nothing looks done. I am here to answer that. I am. So I think I originally announced this, I don't know, months ago, that I was going to build a cabin. Well, things have happened. Weather has come. Winter has come. I started cutting down some trees, so you'll see a lot more trees are cut down. If you haven't noticed that already, like a lot more trees have been cut down. And I have, and then we just had a crazy winter here in the mountains, and I truly wasn't able to get up here. The roads were closed to get up here, so I wasn't able to get up here. And then this whole virus thing happened, and I wasn't planning for that. That was not part of my plan. I took a pay cut at work. I had to figure my finances out. I have now figured my finances out. And if you want to know more about what was going on during the whole virus stuff, that's in a different video, and I don't want to go over it in this video. But it did affect my cabin build. The county has closed down. You can only submit things online, which makes things a lot harder because it's not really meant for that. They don't have a plan for that. You know, I can only have one contractor out here at a time. So I called up the builder and I told him that I'm going to put the cabin on stall. And I think for the most part it was my finances. I was a little nervous about that. So I needed to wait until I had that secured. And then, sorry, it's actually really cold here. That's why I'm sitting in the bright sun and squinting. But it's pretty chilly here. It's like 40 something. Anyways, I put it on hold. And then, of course, when I put the cabin on hold, the builder's going to put me in a different file system. You know what I mean? The cabin's on hold. Okay. You know what I mean? He told me he was pretty busy up here. A lot of people want to get out of the city, and they want to come up to the mountains. And so they're getting cabins built up here. And so he's getting a lot of new people, which I thought was very interesting. You would think it'd be the opposite, but no. A lot more people want to come up to the mountains and get out of the city, which doesn't surprise me. That's what I'm doing, you know. So he's pretty busy. So I did secure everything. I feel better about everything going forward. I still know this whole world isn't changing right now, but I'm moving to another chapter. I am going for it. I'm going to do this cabin. This is a goal of mine. I don't know when it will be completed. But we are going to build this cabin. I am telling you, I have this goal and we're going to do it, and I don't care what I have to do. We're going to build the cabin. So, called him up and I said, I don't want to say his name because I'm not sure if he wants his name known. Builder, build me this cabin. And he started laughing, you know. And so we had a couple more meetings and stuff like that. And I go over a lot more detail on my Patreon. I don't go over detail here on YouTube just because I think you guys might get really bored. But I told him, let's get started. So one of the first things I need to do is clear my land and get it ready for an excavator. So the excavator is going to come in and create the driveway. He's going to flatten this out, not totally flat because it is at a slant. It's about like this. If you're walking up, it's like this. And yeah, I did that like 100 times today. My legs are feeling it. he's got to flatten this all out and get it ready to pour my foundation. So we got to get it all ready. So I have actually, if you noticed, I marked things out again where the cabin was going. I will eventually end up marking it again when I finalize it, but I just want to let the excavator know where the cabin's going, about-ish, you know. I'm not really sure on the position in which the cabin's going to go, and we're going to do a little tour again so that you guys are all up to date and you can kind of see things a little bit more. There's not a lot of snow everywhere, and I don't remember the last time I showed you guys. So yeah, there's some big differences here, and I still have about, I don't know, 10 trees to take down. I am here by myself. Again, I'm doing this on my own right now, and I don't use my chainsaw if I'm here by myself. There was only been one day I've been able to have one other person out here, and they haven't been back yet to help me do any more. So I'm literally hand sawing these trees down because I really feel that I shouldn't use a chainsaw when I'm alone. Especially now, you know, with the world the way it is. I don't think it's very safe. I think, yeah. You know, I really want to be extra cautious during these times, and I don't need to injure myself and end up being in some hospital. You want a tour? Do you want to see what I've done? Should we start at the driveway? Let's start at the driveway. Okay, I've done a lot of videos on this new driveway that I'm putting in here. But you see this orange flag here, and then there's another one about right there. And you can see there's already tire tracks here. I had some people come here and they were able to take some of my wood. Not all of it, but some of it. You'll notice I still have a lot left. Okay, I'm just going to try to move slowly. This was my trail. I had a trail that went through my property. And there's my Rottweiler, which you guys just missed it. There was a whole bunch of deer that were coming down here, and he took off after them. I was trying to get it on film for you, and I couldn't. Okay, there's my big stack. It looks a lot bigger in person than it does in the camera. I think it's as tall as me, so it's about 5 feet tall or so. And so you'll see that I have all these stumps. This before today was all like debris. It actually looked a lot like this. I should have done a before picture, but it looked like this. So I moved everything over to the side and over to the side. I need to find a chipper to come here to help me chip this stuff. There's so much to do, you guys. I'm like seriously overwhelmed. Okay, we'll continue. My stomach is growling. I'm hungry. Okay, let's see. There's some more debris on the side there. So my driveway is all these orange flags. You see this orange flag right here? And I might have to grab my jacket. This is really cold in the shade here. There's another orange flag. So I'm walking up. Like for someone who's not used to walking up, it's like walking up a stairs. That's what it feels like. It's like that steep. And then do you see the other orange flag? So that's the end of my driveway. Now I am thinking about putting in a garage at some point, maybe, who knows. Or at least a carport or something, because it does hail here a lot. And it might be in this area. I am debating on that. We'll talk to the builder about that. Okay, let's see if I can get down so you can see a little more. There we go. You can see I took down a ton of trees. Look at all those stumps there. Do you see them all? Yeah, these 3 aspens right here need to go. This baby has to go. I feel so sad about that. Have to do that one. And this one right here. I need 20 feet around my cabin for the fire litigation. That is a rule out here. And if you see all of these trees, and we'll walk around, you'll see all these trees laying on the ground. All of those are going to have to be chipped or removed or something. So I still have a lot of work ahead of me. I've done a lot today. Very happy with what I've done today. Okay, so I'm still standing on my driveway. There is the corner of my house right here. So this is where the house starts. And up there is the other corner. I do have my floor plan approved and ready. I am going to submit for permit here soon, just to make sure that everything is okay before I show you guys what the cabin's gonna look like. So actually, that will be right there, the other corner. That will be my bedroom area. So I will have 2 windows looking up that way. That is south. Actually 3 windows. I have one of those horizontal windows too in my bedroom. Okay, and I think I'm currently standing in the bathroom. And here we go. Here is the other corner of the house, which now I am standing in my kitchen area. You're getting an idea what my layout's going to be. And over there, see that? That is my septic tank. And you could see somewhere in there, I don't know if you could tell, I can't see on the screen that well. There's a lot of dirt that's been pulled up. That's my leach field. That's going to be over there. Okay, let's walk up. My last update, actually, I was walking right through this. Here's the other corner of the house. I am going to have a lot of windows right here. There'll be a ton of windows here. And then I'm going to back up. The majority of my windows are going to be east. So, actually, those 3 aspens are kind of in the way right now. But this will be my east view. Now, the mountains are in there somewhere, to give you kind of an idea. If I have any view, it's going to be in there. Now the leach field and the septic tank is going to cut out a lot of those trees, so it's very possible I might end up having a mountain view. Let's see, I'm standing in my living room right now, and I'm going to have double windows at the top. It's going to be looking really pretty. It's going to look into the forest, and the sun rises right here, so I'll get the nice warm sun in the morning. And then a lot of windows on this side too for some south sun. I really don't have a lot of windows on my north side. There's very little windows in the house on the north side. And believe it or not, I'm sure you understand, that is on purpose. So give you an idea of size. It's 30 feet going down to somewhere where the other flag might be, and then 32 feet across. It's almost a complete square. So you can see what my driveway is going to look like a little bit more. It's going to be really pretty driving in there. There's a lot of aspen and stuff like that. It's going to be really, really pretty. And then coming up into here will be the driveway-ish area. I do want a couple parking spots here, as I will continue to teach classes, and I will want somewhere for the ladies to park. I am very excited though, because it's getting closer, you know. So the excavator, I don't know when he's going to start. It seems like every time I talk to the builder, he says next week. So I don't know how it goes. Keep wondering if another herd of deer are going to come down, because they do come this way. Unless Rocky's going to scare them off every time, they'll avoid my property. I do really enjoy seeing wildlife, and one of the reasons why I position the house a little bit more east is because I know in the morning they come down here, and to keep me warm. Because I'm the type of person, I am always cold. I always am. But I'm always in cold. You guys don't understand. Like, if you were here, you'd be cold. It's like 40-something degrees right now. Yeah, so I'm excited to get started. I will admit, 100% honesty, I'm very nervous. And every once in a while I have these like doubts of like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? And then, you know, then I come here and I sit here like this in my wilderness, and I'm like, yeah, this is where I need to be. Like today I went for a hike. It was only like 15 minutes away. There was nobody there. You know, it was really, really nice. and just reminded me again of why I want to live here. And I'm very excited to get this project started, but I'm also very nervous. You know, I've had a dream to live in the mountains and to be more in nature. And if I never make that step or take that step, it'll never happen. And I will always regret not doing it. And that's why I'm deciding that I'm just going to do it. Somebody just drove by, and then I saw he had a kayak in his car, and then I was like, ooh, I think I need to do that. It's about time I go kayaking. Anyways, okay, so thank you for joining me today. I'm trying to keep these videos really short. If you're debating on doing your dream, I would recommend to not wait and to get started on your dream, because you never know what's going to happen. You know, and I wish that I've done this earlier, because I would be up here during this whole time that's going on in the world. I would have been here, but I'm doing it, and I'm pulling that trigger, and I'm turning that chapter. I keep talking about this chapter. If you have like a dream of yours, and it doesn't have to be building a cabin, maybe it's to travel somewhere or whatever it may be, I want to inspire you to do it. Like, I'm doing it. I don't know if it's the right thing to do. I don't know if this is going to make my life more complete, but I'm going to do it because it's been something I've wanted to do forever. And I can always sell it. You know what I mean? I could always sell it. And it will probably sell for more than I built it for. So I'm fine. Let's just have fun. Let's complete our dreams. Life is short. So if you have a dream, whatever it may be, make sure you're working towards that dream. Okay, I'm going to get going. I got a lot of work to do. So I will see you on the next video. Oh, and first of all, I want to thank all my patrons that help me. And I'm going to list their names here to thank them, as they have joined in my journey at Spirit Forest in building my cabin.